Hi everyone, in my previous video I explained architecture analyzed. In this video I want to explain end-to-end process of my MVP, most viable product. In this process I wish from you a little bit patience because parallel desktop works a little bit slower than our expectation during running the server up or executing a query process on DB, on Java or on Angular side. But before starting it, I want to explain what I do as an end user. So I will sign up with my credentials, and then I have to activate the account. And after then, I just want to make a try with unauthorized credentials. Then I will log in. I will check whether I logged in into correct user by comparing the result of user details report. And after then I will show the business flow, what I created for B2B. Then we will check whether Swagger is implemented or why I tried to implement it, why I implemented, and we will make a recap at the end of the video. So I'm changing my screen to the parallel desktop. First of all, we need to be sure whether all servers are running up. So as you see here, normally this Spring Boot project takes only 8 seconds to be run up, but it takes a little bit or much longer than expected. So this here works, and then I enabled also my Angular service, so it compiled successfully. Then I'm ready, or the provided details are ready to move on. So I click it, sign up. It says success, okay. And I have the progress 88. So what happens if I try to? So I need to see this is my activation email that I received. So this is Mailtrap that I found a test environment for receiving an email. So this is my email server. I enabled and made this mapping on the application properties for my mail properties. I used SMTP protocol. You need to find an available port on your laptop, on your server. And activation, when we check the log, activation email sent. And I am redirected into the login page. They progress 88 with my credential. And first of all, I need to activate my account. So I copy it and paste here into the web browser. But before doing that, let us validate whether our account is created on DB side. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. This query says us what is created today, precisely. So much more time. Okay, when we check the columns, it says there's user ID, and these are our main details created by date, updated by and date. And here, our details are saved correctly. Our password is encoded. And now, we see it's not enabled, but it's time to enable our account user. So let's see whether it works. By the way, I have here token, and with this token I work. And this is Java Web Token, our verification key. Account activated successfully. After that, I need to see enabled 1. It needs to be turned into 1 out. So correct. That means our account is activated. But since I don't have any user detail page to change first name and last name, so I want to update it here. Because I will use these details on my Jasper report or user details report. So oops, there's a small issue on typing in Oracle. Just switching on the languages, a little bit hard. Alright, one row updated, commit. And then it's time to go to our application to make an incorrect attempt, like with their progress 89, but it would be more understandable to do this login process on Postman because it retrieves us in a nice way. What was it? Their progress 89, and our pass was the same as username. And let me send it. So this is the login operation I used in post, and in body I use JSON notation as a row and just provide my endpoint. So it says unauthorized. So this is quite acceptable to say this failure. And let me go back to our application. And what happens if I try with correct credentials? So I am in, and I need to be sure whether I am in the right account. So it takes a little bit while, but it generates a user details report. So when I check the backlog, and so I already made the HTTP request for my Jasper server, and in just Jasper server you need to check the documentation how you can retrieve the blob data, and I mentioned here the name of path here, together with the type of the document, that is PDF, and then I mentioned since we need a dynamically created report, so I have to provide my user ID. So let us check the user details. It shows the system date, today's, and how many pages we are, or in which page we in. And it says full name, the username, and first name and last name. Till now, I think I explained till the sixth point, step 6.